Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you find those signs from the universe that you are looking for. Today, we are going to go straight into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot deck, and as always, we will be looking at your energies, the energies of this person who is thinking about you, and also reveal the blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You initially have the card of the King of Pentacles, and this card always refers to the Midas touch. I feel that you are growing, you are evolving, you are increasing your abilities, you are becoming a more intelligent person, and that is going to lead you to monetize a great amount of money. This card always refers to how, with small steps, you can become a 100% indispensable person in the place where you work, and when you become an indispensable person, nobody wants to let you go. And I feel that is the feeling you are causing in other people. You are becoming a 100% indispensable energy, and they don't want to let you go. Your special person doesn't want to let you go. At your job, they don't want to let you go because you are someone who transforms lack into abundance. You are someone who transforms sadness into joy. You are someone who fills empty spaces full of sadness and fills them with happiness. I feel that you have a very important gift, and with the card of the King of Pentacles, I feel that you are going to bring light into the life of a person or a group of people. Because maybe there is a person who is not finding the solution to a problem at this moment, and you arrive, and it's like you touch this person with your hands or you touch them with your energy, and it's like you pass on your good energy to them. So I like this card because I feel that you are the bearer of an energy of great abundance that is going to be transmitted to other people. So let's place this card at the top of your reading and see what you are going to manifest. As I told you, you could be manifesting money, energy, but let's ask the cards what exactly you are going to manifest. You have the card of the Seven of Wands. When the Seven of Wands appears, you can become a 100% diplomatic person and resolve conflicts from your own power, and that means avoiding conflicts and avoiding fights. Maybe the universe, as the King of Pentacles card says, is going to place you in a position of great power, such as a manager, such as a boss, and obviously, when you have this role, you need to avoid conflicts, and it is also very important to offer win-win solutions. I feel that other people recognize you as a diplomatic person, as a calm person, and in that sense, other people will come to you so that you can solve their problems. And I'm not saying this from a romantic point of view, although maybe your special person will ask you for help in a situation, and without any problem, you will give it. But I feel this message is a little more oriented toward your professional side. I feel that you are a leader, and you are going to be providing many solutions, and you are also going to be offering the solution to a big problem. Very well, then, let's continue looking at these energies because I definitely feel that there is something in you that is transforming or transmuting energies. I don't know if you have a power in your hands, or you have a power in your energy, or you have a power in your charisma and your confidence. Let's look at it a bit more closely. You have the card of the Sun. It is exactly what I was telling you. When you have these energies of the Sun, it's like you shine. Obviously, other people see your radiance, and I always insist that the card of the Sun is very positive, because obviously, when you are vibrating in these energies, you are going to receive offers, because abundance attracts abundance, energy attracts energy, and wealth attracts wealth. However, the card of the Sun always represents a problem, because you could be attracting vultures, or you could be attracting envious people. So let's draw another card and ask the tarot what kind of people you need to be careful with precisely at this moment, or what sign you need to be cautious of. Very well, I feel that you can take care of yourself, you don't need anyone's help, but it's good to know in advance if you need to be particularly careful with a certain type of person. You have the card of the Queen of Wands. It's that you have a contender, or you have a rival. I feel that you are fighting to grow, and here a confrontation is going to arise. Maybe you are applying for a vacancy, for a job position, and suddenly someone else appears who also wants that job, and this person represents a worthy contender. Very well, I feel that you have every chance of winning, because here you appear as a diplomatic person, someone who knows how to solve problems from a position of confidence. And the card of the Queen of Wands can represent an impulsive person. It's as if the universe is telling you, wait until this person self-sabotages, because there is someone who does not manage their emotions well from a professional point of view. So maybe this person is here trying to trip you up, trying to provoke you, and your reading is telling you, please, do not allow this type of person to provoke you. Very well, it is very important that you protect yourself, especially in your workplace, from an Aries or a Sagittarius, someone who may appear to you as very charismatic. However, there is always an intention behind it, or there is always a hidden agenda. I'm being told that you should be very careful with a person who wears red or orange during this week. We continue with your reading. Let's keep clarifying the outlook in your life. In this card, you have the card of the Knight of Pentacles. Look, the Knight of Pentacles can sometimes be interpreted as a card of slowness. However, I personally like the Knight of Pentacles a lot, because he is someone others underestimate. Very well, maybe other people are underestimating you at this moment. Maybe there are people thinking that you are advancing too slowly. But this card always represents an ace up the sleeve, and the ace up the sleeve of the Knight of Pentacles is that he has a plan, he has a strategy, he knows absolutely clearly what he wants, when he wants it, how he wants it, and with whom he wants it. And that is what other people lack. Definitely, I feel that there are people around you who may move faster, and you might see these people making progress, but eventually they are going to fall, eventually they are going to stumble, because they don't have a plan, because they don't have a strategy. So this card is always inviting you to follow your own pace, and above all, this card is inviting you not to compare yourself to others, because your life is different, your energy is different, your plan is different, your destiny is completely different. And maybe if you compare yourself to other people, you will feel bad or you will feel inferior because you feel that others don't have what you have. Very well, so it is very important at this moment to simply keep following your path and discover your true potential without letting yourself be influenced by the energies of other people. We continue then with your reading. Let's keep clarifying these energies. The Two of Pentacles. Many pentacle energies are appearing in your reading, and I particularly like the energy of the Two of Pentacles, because look, in this tarot, this person is completely pleased with what they are doing. This energy, that of the Two of Pentacles, speaks of multidiscipline, it speaks of multitasking, and this is positive because the universe is going to place multiple responsibilities before you. I also feel that you are going to be busy with your work, with your special person, and also here, according to this card, it is very important to manage balance, not to let yourself be disturbed, and above all, not to sacrifice one area of your life to please another area of your life. Because, for example, at this moment, you are dedicating a lot of time, a lot of effort to your work, and you are neglecting your health. Maybe you are not eating very well, maybe you are not exercising much, and here it is very important, according to this card, that you find a balance between all the areas of your life, your personal area, family, love life with your special person, with your work, and it is also very important that you never neglect your spirituality or your religiosity, regardless of how you call it. It is very important that you always have, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, preferably 1 hour every day, to connect with yourself, with your intuition, and also to connect with the higher power. You also have the card of Justice. A more just time is coming into your life. The card of Justice is one of those cards that is difficult to interpret, because it is neither positive nor negative, it always depends on the perspective. The Justice card is an energy that brings justice. It is a fair card. So here, the card of Justice is telling you that you are going to enter a period where what you give will be very balanced with what you receive. So let's clarify a little more about what this justice is about, because I feel it has a lot to do with your love life. Very well, maybe, I don't know if your past relationships were unbalanced, maybe you were giving too much, and you saw that you weren't getting anything in return, you weren't receiving what you expected. Or maybe you were receiving too much, maybe you got used to someone always taking the initiative, and this became a burden because there was an imbalance. So let's look a little more into what this is about. You have the card of the Queen of Swords. Okay, now I see it all clearly. Look, justice or balance in your life breaks when you hide things or when you don't say things you need to say. Very well, the Queen of Swords card may represent that your throat chakra, better said, might be a little blocked at this moment, because you have been repressing what you feel. And that is one of the negative characteristics of the Queen of Swords, frustration. And in some particular cases, this can also imply a bit of resentment. But this is easy to fix, because the only thing you have to do right now is simply say what you think. Because here, I clearly feel that sometimes you don't say what you think, out of fear. I don't know if it's fear of hurting others, or fear of losing something. Maybe you are in a relationship right now that you don't like, an unfair relationship, a karmic relationship, a relationship in which you have suffered for a long time, but you're afraid of being alone, or afraid of ending up by yourself. And that has become like a knot in your throat. So it's time to start reclaiming yourself. That's what the Queen of Swords is telling you. If you didn't say things in your past, now is the time to start saying them. Obviously, it's not about saying everything like a burst of truth, but it is the time to begin a kind of karmic communication, or communication that allows you to release everything you have inside. It's very possible that communications are coming. Above all, I feel that a conversation is coming. Well, we're talking about swords, it could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or also a Libra. But I also feel that you need to have a lot of communication with yourself and express things that have been stored inside you, or maybe you need to communicate with the universe and ask it to free you from some burdens you've been carrying inside you for a long time. We continue with your energy. You have more sword energies, the Page of Swords card. This card makes me feel mixed emotions. I feel it's positive, but at the same time, I feel it's negative. And remember that regardless of the card's symbolism, it can be positive symbolism or negative symbolism, it depends on the graphic elements that appear in the card. Also, the tarot reader, the person reading the tarot, has an intuition about the symbols they read. And in this case, I feel that the symbols might be signaling a new relationship, a new person coming into your life. And that could be something positive, yes, 100%. However, it could also be something negative if you're not completely ready for this relationship. Let's clarify the Page of Swords a little more, because I feel that someone is coming into your life. I don't know if it's romantic, I don't know if it's a messenger from the heavens, but there is something someone is going to tell you, something they are going to share that could change your life forever. Another sword card. Okay, here we have a particular situation with air signs. Very well, you're going to communicate, or someone is going to communicate something to you, an air sign, once again it could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Or you are going to discover a 100% liberating truth. Look, putting together all your cards at this moment, I feel that you are going to initiate a conversation with someone younger than you, someone who needs to hear your voice, someone a bit younger perhaps, or someone from the signs I already mentioned. But there is someone, you are dealing with a very clever person, you were dealing with someone very manipulative, or even in some cases, someone who was using you. Very well, a catharsis is coming, your reading tells me. I draw the King of Cups card. The only thing you need to do as part of your emotional growth is to say what you think. Very well, because that is one of the characteristics of the King of Cups, an emotionally intelligent person always says what they think. And sometimes, saying what you think might mean hurting others, and you're not doing this with the intention of hurting or causing pain, no. It's simply that sometimes you have to establish that you cannot reach an agreement, simply because your position is different from the other person's. This doesn't mean you won't reach an agreement eventually, but it can also mean that sometimes what you need to do is say, no, or maybe later. Very well, I hope this made sense, but what I want to tell you right now is that you are in a very important process of growth. You are becoming aware of your truth, you are becoming aware of the truth of others, and your communication, your word, is going to have a lot of power, especially to free you from this stagnation, or from this situation, or from this pain that was causing you so much suffering in your past. Well, we continue then with your energy. You have the card of the moon. Some kind of mental fog. Sometimes you wake up feeling tired, or sometimes you wake up feeling confused. I don't know what's happening to you, but I feel like there is something, or someone, that is confusing you. Let's look at what this is about. The Two of Wands card. Okay, this could be the fear you feel before taking a leap of faith. Very well, I feel that it's very important right now not to back down, because the Two of Wands is something you have been asking for a long time, and suddenly the universe places it in front of you, and then the Moon card appears, as if you deviate from your purpose. But this deviation is based on your fears. So I don't know what kind of fear you need to face at this moment. Maybe fear of traveling. There are people who are afraid of flying. This message is very clear. Look, the Moon and the Two of Wands. There are people who are afraid of elevators, or maybe fear of, maybe you also feel fear like claustrophobia, or fear of being in an airplane. So your reading tells me that if you don't master your fears, or if you don't face your fears, then obviously your fears will control you. You have the card of the Seven of Cups, a very interesting energy, like an energy of surprises, like a rain of confetti, like things falling from the sky. Visually, right now I'm imagining a piñata. Like a piñata, this is very common in Mexico, where you break it open and thousands of surprises fall out. Or we are also talking about a shower of blessings that falls from the sky. I feel that the universe has something big prepared for you. It's not entirely clear yet. Let's clarify it, but it's something, I feel it's something good. I feel that whatever card appears here, even if it seems negative or positive, something positive is coming. The Four of Cups card. Okay, you are coming out of a stagnation. If lately you've been holding on to the past, or you've been thinking a lot about someone, or maybe you're doubting yourself and thinking that you won't be able to forget a person or a relationship, I feel that this Seven of Cups card is like divine help, like the universe telling you, okay, how much more time are you going to lose? How much more will you focus on your past, knowing that there are so many things to do right now? Let's pull one last card to see this. The Judgment card. Look, judgment is always a call to become your best version. It is a call from destiny. It is a call from the universe. So the trumpets of Archangel Gabriel are going to sound, announcing that a moment of rebirth is coming. So don't be surprised if soon, you hear a song on the radio, a song on the internet, and above all, there will be wind instruments. It could be a trumpet, it could be a flute. What other instrument? I don't know if you like wind instruments, you can let me know. It could be a recorder, a transverse flute, it could be a trumpet, maybe a xylophone, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kind of instrument you heard, and this will be the sign that Archangel Gabriel is going to open the paths for you. Well then, this is your reading for today. Thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we are closing your reading. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click that like button, and you can also click that subscribe button to this channel. We are closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success and full of manifestation, and most certainly, we will be seeing each other in your next reading.